Hello guys, so welcome to this video. Today we're making a simple flyer like this, so let's get into it. So first of all, as usual, we'll go to file, then select new, where we are going to choose our dimensions. We are using inches, so select inches here and then make it 5. The height should be 5 also. Resolution should be 300, and then RGB color, transparent. Don't color manage for the color profile, and then create. Alright, so first of all, we'll select our background. So we'll go to the adjustment layer, then you choose solid color for this background. The color code, I'll put them in the description of the video. So it is 074600. That is the color code for the background. So let's go straight to our source files and then bring in the guy. Alright, so just bring it here, something like this, but enlarge it a bit, yes, to be like this. Alright, then I would want us to add some touches to it, so you go to filter, to camera raw filter. Alright, so exposure to 0.2, highlight increased a bit, then I think clarity, then the texture should also be increased a bit. Yes, just do what best suits your design. Alright, okay, so create a new layer and then select the brush tool. Select the soft round brush like this, and then you can use the curly bracket to increase the size. Yes, so something like this. Then brush over the picture to be like this. Alright, then let's do the rectangles, these ones. So first of all, you select the rectangle to like this, then you draw your rectangle. Very simple, something like this should be fine. The fill should be white. So then you come to the edges. This time around, you have to make sure that this link together is switched off. So just use 30 pixels for the first one. The second one should be 30 also, then 30 for this one as well, so that we leave this edge. Then you press enter. Alright, so I think this is what I want. So Ctrl J and then copy it. Then you come back to the first rectangle and then you press Ctrl T to select it. So when you see this, the cursor to changing to the rotation, then you rotate it a bit to like 10.6 degrees. Alright, then that same rectangle, you check the opacity for it and then decrease it to 70. Alright, so this is how I want it to look like. If you have this, then you select the rectangle 1, copy, and then you press shift and select the rectangle 1. Then you convert the 2 to smart object. Alright, to be something like this. Alright, then you copy it again. After copying, you press Ctrl T and select it. Then you drag it to this side like this. Alright, Then you copy it again, Ctrl T, then you drag it to this side a bit, yes, to be something like this. All right, then you copy the 3, you select the 3, sorry, then you press Ctrl T to get something like that, and probably pull it here a bit, yes. All right, then you come to create a new layer, then you draw another rectangle here like this. Right, the fill should always be white because we're using white for this design. All right, so you create a new layer, then you draw a little rectangle, something like this. Yes, the fill should be white as well. Yes, so Ctrl T, then make sure that it is at the edge of the long rectangle. Yes, so you have to get something like this. Then you copy that little rectangle, that is by pressing Ctrl J, then you press Ctrl T, and I would prefer you using the arrow keys. And you pull it here, yes. All right, then Ctrl J again, then Ctrl T. All right, so by using your arrow keys, you can just push the small rectangles to the side. All right, so if you have something like this, then let's get into it. So we are using this one as a template. So if you take a look at it and then compare it to this one, you see that we are making progress. So we'll go back to the source files, then we're bringing in our chicken, goats, and plants. This is actually a flyer for an agribusiness. So first of all, we'll bring in our chicken. Yes, it has to be in the middle. So right click and then you flip horizontal, then as usual you decrease the size, then bring it to the middle rectangle, so something like this should be fine. All right, but if you look at it, the color is black, and then I don't want it to be black. If you watched the previous video, you saw how we did it. We have to use another color by using the color overlay. So you go to FX where they've written FX, that is the layer style, then you select color overlay. Yes, so we want the color to be the same as the background color, that is the green. If you look at it, I've already selected the green color, so just press OK like this. All right, go back to the source files, bring in the plant. Yes, decrease the size as usual. All right, so this is okay. I think so. All right, so I think this is okay. This is a very simple flyer that even if you've not used Photoshop before, sorry, you have to be able to do it. All right, if you follow the steps that I'm giving you, you have to be able to do it. So this is also black, and then we want it to have the same color as the background, that is green. But then if you look at it, we've already done color overlay for the chicken. So what we'll do is we will just press Alt and then hit the color overlay, then just drag it to the plant. Then straight away it will change the color from black to the green. All right, create a new layer, then we'll go back to our source files, then we bring in our goat. Alright, so right click, flip horizontal, then you decrease the size just as we've done for the other pictures. Alright, bring it back to the third. Yes, so I think this is okay. Alright, so just as we did for the plant, we're doing for the goods again. Press Alt, then you drag the color overlay to it. Simple as ABC. Alright, so we are almost done with our flyer. If you compare it with the template, you can see that we are almost done. We are just left with a test. So we're going to do our test. So first of all, we will type the name of the agribusiness, and then we're going to use the font DM Sans. I like using this font a lot. Alright, so dive agri. Alright, so I just want it to be black, the thickness, and then the font size is 11, the color is green. So you just drag here, something like this should be fine. Then we'll go back to another one, the agribusiness. For that one, we are using month. So if you don't have month, you can download it. You can download it and then install it on your PC. Then what you have to do is close the Photoshop software, then you open it again. You will see it in the font. Alright, so we are using month. So just type agribusiness, agribusiness. Increase the size a bit. Then the line spacing should also be increased. So I'm using 25 font size, then line spacing 22. Then you drag it here a bit. So yeah, I think this is fine. But then if you look at our template, you can see that the agribusiness has something like a glassy look, right? I'm going to show you how to do it. Just as I've been saying in the previous videos, we are learning new things each and every day. So if you've not subscribed, you have to subscribe. Sorry. Alright, so what we have to do is select the ellipse tool, and then you draw a circle, an oval like this, and the fill should be white. Alright, then rotate it to be like this, something like this is not bad. Pull it here a bit, I think that's okay. Then what we have to do is that we create a clipping mask, so that will be like this. Then on the ellipse, you create a mask, right? You create a layer mask. Then you select the brush to make sure that this is black, right? And then the other one is white. Alright, so the brush, the size is too big, so just as I said, you can use the curly bracket, the key on your keyboard, the curly bracket key, then you decrease the size. You can also use it to increase the size. So alright, okay, then you brush over the ellipse or the circle or the oval to be something like this. So if you take a look at it, you see that it has some kind of glassy look. Alright, so you create another layer, then you go to the contacts and other things. I'll just speed this one up. Alright, so we've typed the contact and then the number and then the Gmail address. The Gmail address is diveagri@info.gmail.com, and then the number, I've already written it, that is +3120 56236710. Alright, so let's type what I wrote in the rectangle. Sorry. Alright, so I will speed it up a bit. Okay guys, so I'm done typing what I typed in the rectangles, and then the one for the long rectangle is investments include. Then the first one where the plant was is vegetable production, and then the second one is poultry farming and egg production, and then the third one is livestock farming. Alright, so you can just type in anything that will just make your design good. So let's move to the next. So the last thing here is that we are going to add some touches. As you can see, there are some yellow lights here. So what we'll do is you just create a new layer, then you select the brush tool. Then if your brush tool looks like a plus, it means that your caps lock key is on, so you just switch it off. Alright, then you increase the size of the brush, something like this is fine. Then the color, let's select this color. I'll put the color code in the description of the video or the source file, so you just have to just look at it and then copy it in your Photoshop, and then you get the color. Alright, so just touch here, then you decrease the size, then you touch here a bit. Alright, so the blending options is at normal. So let's select screen, yes, and then this is fine. Alright, so this is the end of our video of our flyer journey for today. This is a very simple flyer that if you've not used Photoshop at all, you can make if you follow the steps that I gave you. So congratulations for making another flyer or learning how to make a new flyer. And then if you've not subscribed, I would urge you to subscribe and then like the video and share so that we learn together. Stay tuned.